Please go home. Honestly, I would rather be alone. I'm not joking. This is chapter 2. The lynch mob. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon of Monday the 12th of February, 1912, when the Spirit of Summerland train pulls up into Washington Street Station, full of excited passengers, families with their children, and journalists and visiting politicians from Tucson, Preston and Flagstaff. Here in Phoenix to celebrate the 48th festivities on Wednesday. "Where are my bags?" asked the short, fat, middle-aged man wearing a brown suit, trilby hat and beige Macintosh coat. He glares angrily at the young coloured 17-year-old porter. "They haven't been unloaded yet," explains Cassius. "I will go and look for them." "You niggers ain't no good for nothing. I am Theodore Stilton, the Deputy Under-Secretary for Homeland Economics for the Progressive Party. For God's sake, I deserve some respect." "A cheesy douchebag," basically snickers the teenage Negro under his breath. "Your bags are on their way," smiles the porter in the navy blue uniform. 5 minutes later, and he loads the politicians' suitcases onto a wooden trolley. "You wogs are more trouble than you're worth," frowns the politician, as they pass the telegraph office of the railway station. "Someone should teach you niggers some manners." Luke Preston is a white 25-year-old telegraph operator. He picks up the handset of the newly installed telephone and dials a few numbers. "Bull Moose," Luke whispers down the line. The grandfather clock in the corner of the swilling saloon strikes 7 times. The old wooden shack is busier than usual. Negro labourers from nearby towns, preparing the city of Phoenix for the forthcoming celebrations. Prostitutes and politicians here for the same reason. And a few teenage Native American boys, students at the local Indian school, who are sitting around a round wooden table, playing poker with Abraham Lincoln Jackson. It is 8 o'clock on Monday evening, and Cassius Parker has just finished work. He is wearing an old brown woolen overcoat over his porter's uniform, and is walking home along 7th Street. "Hey, wait up," shouts the young white telegraph operator, running towards the handsome teenage Negro. "Aren't you heading in the wrong direction?" asked the coloured porter. "I thought you lived on the other side of town." Luke puts his right arm around the Negro boy's shoulder. "Why don't we go somewhere for a drink?" he suggests. "I know this great little bar, just a few blocks from here. We've been working at the same railway station for a few years now, but we've hardly said a word to each other in all this time." "Why now?" asked Cassius, looking puzzled. "I thought you hated niggers." "Hell, I'm just trying to be friendly," smiles Luke. "Arizona's about to become the 48th state of the good old US of A. So isn't it about time that we settled our differences and tried to get along with each other?" suggests the young grey-suited man, loosening his tie. It is 9 o'clock at night when the mud-splattered beige hearse pulls up outside the swilling saloon on Buckeye Road. The undertaker knocks on the door of the old ramshackle wooden house next to the left of the tavern. And Madame Gloria, a plump, buxom, mixed-race, half Negro and half Native American coloured lady of the night, hugs her old friend. She has long, luxurious, curly black hair and wears a shiny purple satin evening dress. "He is waiting for you upstairs," sighs the 45-year-old prostitute, handing a bottle of brandy to Bill. "God knows Monday is the only night of the week that he ever gets to work on time," laughs the proprietress of the whorehouse. Jake Roundtree sits at the bar of the swilling saloon. chatting up the pretty coffee-coloured barmaid. "You're looking a little healthier tonight," smiled Samantha. "I feel fantastic," laughed Jake. "To tell you the truth, sweetheart, I have one hell of a hard-on tonight. I haven't felt this horny for 20 years. Must be something I've drunk," laughed the old soldier. "There's no need to go into so much detail," laughed the young, beautiful, toffee-skinned woman. "Do you have a boyfriend?" asked the 70-year-old war veteran. "Sure I do," giggled Samantha. "His name is Leroy, and he is a bellboy at the Hotel Adams." "Wasn't that burnt down a couple of years ago?" asked the old, gingery, grey-bearded man. "Another arson attack by the Ku Klux Klan, because the hotel had hired a nigger to wash the dishes in the kitchen, if I remember correctly." "It reopened 6 months ago," explains the barmaid. "That really is a shame," sighs Jake, gazing wistfully into Samantha's emerald green eyes. "That the hotel was rebuilt?" The barmaid looks puzzled. "No, I mean, it's a shame you have a boyfriend. I really feel that me and you have some kind of spiritual connection. And I was kind of hoping that we could, maybe have a little fun together tonight. Kind of to celebrate the stateship. To be absolutely honest with you, Grandpa, you're just a little bit old for me." Laughed the 19-year-old barmaid. "Would you care to join us for another game?" asked Abe Jackson, sitting at a round table opposite the bar. "You might get lucky tonight." The retired Confederate sergeant scratched his beard. "I only have $3 left in my pocket, thank you." He frowns. "Thanks to you," he frowns. The doors of the tavern swing open, and 3 young white men walk up to the bar. The time is 9:20 on a cold and windy Monday night. "A bottle of whiskey from my mates, sweetheart," smiles Luke Preston, taking out a shiny black leather wallet from his ruffled-looking, wrinkled grey suit. "We are celebrating tonight." He opens the wallet and breathes a heavy sigh. "Oh shit, we only have $15 left." One of his younger friends, a 6 foot and 5 inches tall, muscular, scruffy black-haired man with a red sunburnt face, is wearing a collarless shirt and a pair of blood-splattered blue denim dungarees. The other is wearing the navy blue uniform of the Arizona Eastern Railroad. "You're going to have to remind me to send a telegram to my cousins in the morning," grins the young, plump, pink-faced, bespectacled man in the navy blue uniform. "They're going to be locked up in that darned prison for a few more years yet." "What do they do, Edgar?" asked the young telegraph operator in the grey suit. "They only robbed a train and got caught by a posse of Arizona lawmen in automobiles," laughed the 20-year-old ticket collector. "Oscar and Ernest Woodson. 2 of the dumbest crooks in history," he chuckles. "They thought the guys driving the cars were millionaire businessmen, so they decided to rob them. Turns out it was Sheriff Hayden and his deputies. That old lawman never even had to fire a shot." Luke turns to face the old Confederate sergeant and raises his glass. "You are a true hero, sir. I only wish we had one." "Are you having a good night, lads?" asked the old Civil War veteran, still sitting on a stool further along the bar. "Wetting the baby's head early," laughed Jake, gulping down another slug from his bottle of whiskey. "Huh?" Patrick O'Reilly looks puzzled. "Who said nothing about babies? He is 21 years old and the son of Irish immigrants, and has worked on the railroad since his 15th birthday. Celebrating Arizona's statehood on Wednesday," sighs the old man. Luke Preston is now standing to the left of the old Civil War veteran. "My granddaddy died at Gettysburg, and now Arizona is joining the Union? That ain't nothing to celebrate, old man," he sighs. "Tonight was for you, Grandpa," laughed the drunk lad in a slow, slurred whisper. Edgar taps his friend on the shoulder and whispers into into Luke's left ear. Where you really should be going, he suggests. Why? Asked the young man in the ruffled grey suit. Look around you, suggests the young tubby man in the navy blue uniform. This place is full of niggers. It is quarter past 10 at night when the sheriff bursts into room 3B of Madame Gloria's brothel, just opposite 3G, which is the girls' room. Bill Bones is lying face down on a white cotton pillow on a large wooden bed, and Russell McNulty is lying on top of the Undertaker with a 7-inch penis up his client's arsehole. There's been a lynching on 6th Street. Your services are required. Carl Hayden turns his head to face the window. How did you know I would be here? Asks the Undertaker. You are always here on Monday night, Bill, and your hearse is parked outside, laughs the sheriff. The victim is a young Negro lad, at least 17 years old. He worked as a porter at Washington Street Station. Looks like he's been dead for an hour or two. Russell buttons up his red long johns. What are you going to buy me for my 17th birthday, Billy? Asked the young, handsome, copper-coloured haired, rosy pink freckle-faced hustler. That ain't till next year, laughed the 53-year-old Jew. I will pretend I never heard that, frowned the sheriff, lifting his brown Stetson, scratching his scalp. I am due to leave for Washington on a Wednesday morning, to take my seat on the Senate. Why the hell did this have to happen tonight? Congratulations on your election victory, by the way. The Undertaker stands up and shakes Sheriff Carl Hayden's right hand. So, where is the stiff? Bill Bones opens the lid of his silver pocket watch. 11:15 at night. Fortunately, he always tries to keep an empty wooden coffin in the back of his hearse. Shootings, murder, death from tuberculosis, typhoid, smallpox, herpes, old age and syphilis have been a daily fact of life for many years in Phoenix, Arizona. The past 2 years have been particularly busy for the Undertaker, with at least 5 fatalities from automobile accidents. Why so glum? Jake breathes a heavy sigh. Work, I suppose, frowns the Jewish Undertaker. I had to collect some young dead black kid tonight. He was left hanging from a rope tied to a lamp post, just around the corner from here. Just another Ku Klux Klan lynching, I suppose. The poor boy was bleeding from head to toe, and his face was so swollen from the beating that I hardly recognised him. I knew the lad. His mother works next door. Is she a prostitute? Asks ex-Sergeant Roundtree. On the other side, explains the Undertaker. She washes Ma Brown's laundry every morning. The old Confederate scratched his thick, gingery grey beard. There were 3 young lads in here earlier. One of them was bragging about his grandpa dying at Gettysburg, and how proud he would be tonight. He pauses. Hang on a minute. One of his mates had blood in his dungarees. A big fella he was. Must have been nearly 9:30, I think. Don't suppose they told you the names, queries Bill, hopefully. Pretty sure that one of them was Woodson. Something to do with the Arizona train robbery last year, I think. It was a fat guy wearing a navy blue railway uniform or something like that. Stop that. Yeah.